Hello again, everybody. Harry Boxer, the Technical Trader at techtrader.com. It's Tuesday, the 28th of March, and these are the charts of the day. Well, sloppy day in Wall Street again, but a lot of individual stocks we follow are doing well. And let's take a look at some of them. ATLX and the lithium group pointed out over the weekend as having formed a big wedge, but a little mini wedge at the apex of the wedge. And today it popped out. 1622 to 1884, but backed off to 1750. Had to close up 78 cents, about 5%. Looking for a follow through to 21.5 and possibly 25.5. AUPH popped out a couple days ago and it keeps running. Looks like a takeover. Maybe had. We're hearing rumors about takeover and maybe 13, 14, 15 or something like that. But on the measure move, it looks even higher than that. Never know where we'll see it or if we'll see it. Stay tuned. Baba made a major announcement for a split into 6 companies today, and the stock just exploded. Wall Street loved it. Stock went from 85.60 to almost 100. Let's call it 14-point run. It finished right at the top of the day at 99.09, up 12.97 or 15%. 130 million shares, huge, but that's breakout volume. A little bit of resistance overhead, about 104. Beyond that, my target's 114. Bmea with monster news today and fantastic surge, jumped from 1534 to 3150 and finished at 31, up 1557, over a 100% gain on 20 million. Usually when you get a move like that, you get some follow through. I'm looking for high 30s. CHRS broke out of a 2-month declining channel today, almost 3 months. And it looks like it may have a shot at moving back up towards 8. And then 9.25 and 10.5. Those are potential targets. CRBP, which exploded a week and a half ago, has been consolidating, but today had a big bullish engulfing bar, taking it from 6.25 to almost 8, finished 780 up 98 cents, more than 14%. Volume wasn't heavy, it's 384,000, but it's a thinly traded biotech stock and a reverse split stock at that. So keep an eye on this one, targeting 9 and 11. IHS 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th wave underway today with a big pop. 714 to 870, finished a penny off the high, up 159 22.4%. 82,000 shares is as big as it we've seen in 5 months, and it tells me we go higher. Resistance and target next is 10. INZY, beautiful rising channel with multiple waves up. This looks like the top of the 5th wave potentially, but next target would be 5.5. ITCI, intercellular, explosive move today. Positive drug news jumped 10 points. Pulled back a little, finished up 869 or 18%. Volume of 4 million was the biggest volume traded since January of last year. So 15-month high on volume, that's breakout volume. Looking for a 60 and 65 next. LASE been strong this week, indeed. Strong the last 4 days. The last 5 out of 6, taking it from 4 to 7.25 roughly, and backing up a little bit from the prior high. You get through here, it's a $9 stock. LI in the Chinese automotive group, I like the way it looks. Today's pop brought it out of that little flag and through the moving averages and declining tops line, right near resistance from the early March high. We can get to 25.5. The target is 27, 29, 32. LRVE with strong earnings report popped and spiked up 335 or 14%. Volume 2.2 million was the heaviest volume on a down day since March of 22, a year ago. The long downtrend in 5 waves, inverse head and shoulder. It's just a nice, crisp formation. What I'm looking for is a run up to and a takeout of 30, 30.25. We do that, you're looking at possibly 37 and 41. NAAS, look at this large inverse head and shoulders. Explosive move that took it from 4 to nearly 8, 779 before pulling back sharply. It pulled back to the neckline or the breakout point. So I look for some backing and filling, but I think this may extend back up to 7.75, maybe even 9.5. OSCR, massive move, 74 million shares. New CEO, they loved it, 348 to 689, then backed off a point to finish 590, but it was still up to 31 or 64%. And as I said, whopping volume, the biggest in its history. Long-term downtrend broken, retested, and spiked up. Next target, 8. PYXS, 2-day explosive move with a breakaway gap, and then a pullback yesterday. Wonderful follow through today, 260 to 450, finished 438 up 168, 62%, 48 million shares. This stock looks like it wants to go higher. Now, next target is 5.25.5. Another lithium stock, Sgml Lithium, fantastic chart and a large consolidation over the last 5 months after a huge run. I saw it go from 7 to 40. Today's pop slammed it back from 34 to 39, finished 37 up to 91 or 8%. But I think if it gets to today's high, you might see something in the low to mid 40s. TERN popped out of a flag today. I put a swing on it. I like this stock. It's one of my top 20 picks for the year. The next target is 14 and 17. Viking with a huge day, 70 million shares, exploded. Literally went from 9.5 to 16, finished around 16. 1 penny off the high, 50.99. It's up 687, 75%. It's likely to go higher. I'm looking for 1920. And finally, ZYXI broke out across its declining tops line out of a wedge across the moving averages. It got backed off resistance near 1220, but I'm looking out for 1275, 1320, and eventually something in the 14 to 3/4, 15 range. That's it for tonight, and that's it for the charts of the day at TechTrader.com. Bye, everybody.